So, Nessa, everything's finished up with Romnick. Are you heading back to your apartment? Or to your dorm?
She actually... You know what? I actually want to take a walk around. So I put on my music and I just kind of go for a walk. I'm not ready to go back to the dorm yet.
Okay. Okay, yeah, that can work. Zen, Net, Faye, are you guys doing anything specific?
I mean, I'm pretty sure we were just working on dinner.
Yeah, no.
Probably
until the next day, I probably don't have anything to do.
If it takes a long time for Nessa to come back, Zen will text Jameis and be like, "Hey, any of your scouts know if Nessa's okay?"
It takes a while for a response, but you will get a text that just says, yep, just left Romnick's room.
I just send a Mickey smile emoji. Well, yeah, that I'm not worried.
No, I just wait for Nessa to come home.
I kind of feel awkward just sitting on the couch, so I'll just go up and see if there's anything I can do to help with dinner prep.
As you guys are kind of doing your thing, you guys hear over the Scala intercom just a...
Oh shit, we have one of those?
Yep. Zen Quinn to Kurova's office. Zen Quinn to Master Kurova's office.
My head swivels. I'm like, what did you do?
Zen just sets the knife down and leaves the prep he was working on. I don't know.
I grab the knife. I'm like, do you need me to come with you?
I'm pretty sure I'll be fine, Phelan.
Okay. If I don't get a text in the next 2 to 3 hours, I'm going to hunt him down.
Blink twice if you need help.
Zen just sighs and smiles and is like, it's fine.
It's not fine, it's Kurova.
What do you have against Kurova?
Look, it's a long story, just don't trust him. He crosses his arms.
Okay, but I'll be fine. I'll be back.
Better be. Okay.
He's gonna head out.
Resumed preparing where Zen left off.
Alright, yeah. Easy enough. So you get to, you head over to Kurova's office. And upon reaching the office, you actually see that the door is slightly cracked open.
Yeah, I'll just do the little knock as walking in thing.
Yep. His office is surprisingly barren. It's
actually not a shock to me at all.
Well, it's more than you think. There's a desk and a filing cabinet. That's it.
Like no chair?
There's a chair to sit in front of his desk, but his desk seems to be like a standing desk, so he doesn't have a chair for himself.
Yeah, I guess you need to get in that extra cardio when you're just missed.
But you do see him behind his desk. The room itself is very, for lack of a better term, clinical. It's very dull egg white. Not a whole lot of color in the room. And yeah, no,
You wanted to see me?
he looks up. Phelan, please.
Phelan?
Sorry, Zinquin. Listen.
Yeah, you're good. You're
Don't
good.
pick me on me about it.
Don't worry about it.
Zinquin, please come and sit.
He does so.
So, we had previously discussed your little investigation.
Right. Did you find anything?
Well, per your requests and your specific seeking of knowledge, I looked into the video recordings from the security cameras. I thought you would want to see this. And you see he reaches over to his reaches into his desk and pulls out like a little remote, and he points up, and you actually see that he's got a little projector above his head.
Oh, wow.
That he turns on, and it displays the screen on the back wall.
He kind of leans forward, like elbows on knees. Hands are kind of balled up together, just anxious to see what he sees.
It's fast forwarded. It's pre-recorded. He seems to have gotten this prepared. But it's fast forwarding, showing like when you guys pass the safety room in order to go to the arena. And it shows a bunch of other kids passing by the door and milling about and whatnot. But you see the video slows to a normal pace, and you see Faye look over his shoulders, look around, seeming to look for if anyone is in sight, and then slips into the security room.
Zen cocks his head a little bit. What?
Just watch. It takes another couple minutes, and again, it fast forward. You see another group of kids walk past, like seeming excited about the coming fight. And then it slows down again, and you see the door open, and you see you walk out.
He sits straight up.
And he pauses as the you looks up at the camera. We have reason to believe that whatever your others, I'm not sure what we've decided on.
We've been referring to them as clones.
Well, we don't know what exactly they are. They could be anything, but clones will work.
How did they get in the school?
That is what we're trying to decide and figure out. But if you notice, and he points, this version of you has no burn.
He looks terrified and confused. So this one has to be older, right?
I'm not sure. Seems to be some form of entity that seems to want to imitate you, but
Clearly doesn't know enough to actually do it properly.
correct. And if you look, and he begins to rewind it back to Phelan, and you see Faye as he kind of looks over his shoulder. Something doesn't feel right. And then it clicks. The burn is on the wrong side. I
mean,
had my suspicions that it could be one of our scouts that are trained in manipulating their appearance. However, we are not that sloppy.
so it's somebody else who knows this magic?
Seems to be. I will be making my announcement to the other teachers. We had our suspicions that there was an infiltrator within the school. I'm sure that Gaia has informed you all to keep things under wraps when talking to others besides herself.
Right.
We already had a inkling of a possible infiltrator. This was just the nail on the coffin.
I just don't...
We don't know if this is possibly one of your clones, or if this is just someone trying to frame you guys of tampering with the safeties and possibly endangering your team while making it seem to be your faults.
Well, it was clearly somebody not skilled enough to hide themselves properly, but skilled enough to shut down the security system?
My personal theory, although others would call me a conspiracy theorist, is that they wanted to be caught.
Just so anxiety. Make people not think as clearly because they're too stressed out.
Correct.
That makes sense to me. And we're sure it's not any of your scouts.
Positive. There's only 2 of ours that can pull off such a heist.
And I know one.
The other is computer illiterate. You laugh, but...
So, how do we go about figuring it out? I mean, we have to come up with some measure that keeps people from being able to disguise themselves.
We are currently having active watch on all cameras to ensure that any suspicious activity is being monitored with the highest level of scrutiny.
What if we started to spread different kinds of misinformation, and based on what their next move is, will help us figure out who it is?
Well, seeing as how they're able to change their shape and form on a very quick measure,
It'll be hard to keep that consistent. Fair.
and if they feel like that we are onto them, in any capacity, they may either get better at hiding themselves or abandon ship.
And there was no... I'm struggling to figure out how they got in. Like, if they're not from this world, they would have had to take some kind of gummy ship or other transportation. And we didn't find any, right?
Well, so far we have not seen any uncommon use of gummy travel, although there are worlds that are within passenger transport. You've got to understand we've come a long way from personalized gummy ships. Essentially, it's like increasing TSA at an airport.
Uh-huh.
It can only get so much.
Yeah.
And with worlds having, like other worlds like Wayard, having consistent gummy travel between them, while not connected to Scala in the sense of reforming a one world, they're still connected in terms of travel.
Right.
It's kind of hard to no-fly list people in this setting.
I feel like this is also just going to lead to people getting paranoid.
Very much so. I think that might be part of their goal in terms of getting caught.
I guess some information is better than nothing.
I will be
Although
keeping you in touch.
Don't know where to go from here.
Just keep your eyes out for any suspicious activity. Even the slightest bit off, a change in hairstyle or just slightly off nose.
Are you giving me permission to act, sir?
No. If you find something, you are to inform myself, Jameis, or any of the other masters immediately.
How do we know none of the other masters are compromised? After all, Master Stella only arrived after this happened. How much
Because
do you all actually know about her?
we have ways of removing said enchantments on the self to change one appearance. Hence why I said myself or Jameis first.
Great. I can do that. Am
Good.
I good to pass this information along to my team? Just my team?
You seem to be very cautious.
Always.
I trust caution. I give you permission to inform whoever you deem permissible.
Thank you, Master Kurova.
Of course. I will keep you informed as much as I can.
Great. Thank you, sir.
Now, is there any other questions?
You know if if you're able to tell me any information on the other clone that Master Roxas and Shion dealt with that had Team 3. I'm trying to learn what I can about them, but I can't. It's a little rough when things are classified.
All I can tell you is for some reason they treated our apprentices, Team 3, with very increased amounts of respect. They did them no harm, only somehow barred their use of the Keyblade and magics available to them.
Well, that's concerning.
Quite.
Okay. I can be satisfied with that. Did they get a name of that one?
No. They were led on a wild goose chase and, in the end, just found Team 3.
No, I mean, did Team 3 get one?
We have deemed it not time to question them on the traumatic event.
Okay.
Anything else?
That's all I have, sir.
Very well. You may be on your way.
Thank you. He's gonna head out.
Cool. Alright, Faye, Nessa, what are you guys doing?
Tom, just finishing dinner. I mean, Gaia seemed eager to get us out of her office, so I don't have anything to do till tomorrow.
So Nessa kind of just finishes her walk because she needed time to process what happened between her and Romnick. So she finally makes it back to the dorm and she's like, I'm back.
Oh, hey Nessa, what's up?
Hey. She just smiles and is like, it was okay. Romnick just wanted me to sew something up for him. No biggie. And she goes over to the kitchen and like helps finish food with Faye.
Don't suppose I can insight check that, can I?
I mean,
don't suppose I can.
Yeah.
If you want to
Well, it is
notice
a
check
little
it.
weird that he would just call her.
If you want to make an insight check and Nessa persuasion check.
Nessa persuasion check? I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
I believe persuasion is a skill.
Yeah, it
Yep.
is.
Yeah,
Okay.
it is.
So notice versus persuasion, basically.
Yep.
That is a 5 for me.
A 5?
Mm-hmm.
You kind of notice that she's a little bit more subdued than usual, but nothing super alarming. She seems contemplative. She seems reflective.
Okay.
You can kind of tell that she is kind of being a little bit distant.
Phelan nods and he's like, do you want to take over the cookie? Zen left me here with this, and I'm really not. This isn't my area.
Nessa just kind of like, wait, where'd Zen go? And she immediately like.
You didn't hear over the
takes-
intercom?
I was listening to music.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
He got called to Master Kuroda's office.
Nessa's eyes kind of widen at that, and
I
she's
know.
like, "Really?"
Yeah.
Well, that's
Can't be
that's
anything
mildly
good if it's
concerning.
Karova.
She calmly like starts taking over the rest of the cooking and she kind of shoos Faye to the couch a little bit in a nice, polite way.
I sit over the couch.
Am I also shoot because I think I was helping?
Yeah,
Yeah,
you're
probably.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
that's
two have
it.
been.
I pat the couch beside me for
All right, I
Elias.
plop down next to you.
But yeah, and then Nessa just kind of, she's working on the food and she's just like, what do you think he went to Kurova's office for?
I don't know. In fairness, though, there's been a lot going on with Zen lately. What with all the people that look like him running around everywhere, and
Oh yeah.
I suppose if Master Kurova's head of security, that's a bit of a concern. So, I guess it's truly not that odd that they're talking. I don't like Kurova.
Nessa just kind of like she looks confused by that, but she's like, oh, okay, whatever. She continues.
Not gonna worry about
she
it.
just kind of, yeah, she's just like, and that's not a priority. she keeps note of it, but it's not a priority.
Elias, what are you doing?
Well, he kind of furrows his brow in confusion when he hears the people looking like Zen running around. He's like, what does that mean?
Phelan looks over at Elias and waves his hand. He's like, "Don't worry about it.
Okay, there's a lot of weird stuff going on. That's fine.
Everything is weird here.
Poor
Everything's messed
Elias.
up. If you hear
I'm-
something, just disregard it unless told otherwise."
That's fair, I guess.
Speaking
Ness-
of Elias,
Uh-huh.
do you feel a weight on your lap?
Oh.
When you look down, you see what can only be described as like a purple cat plush.
Oh.
Little purple cherry.
That is.
Oh, Elias
Karen-
was introduced to chat with you, wasn't?
Oh, what were you?
Yeah.
And Moogle Bucks?
Oh yeah,
for
The
like
yeah.
introduction
couple
was him
seconds.
telling us how Faye died.
Yep.
almost.
Yeah.
But yeah, you see Chatworthy has plopped into your lap, holding a game controller, and kind of looks up and you play.
What's the game?
Careful, you're gonna get wrapped into that for like an hour if you.
Yeah. I don't really have anything better to be doing. Just got here after all.
Suits yourself. You'd get wrecked anyways. And then he begins to.
Excuse you.
Kick his ass, Elias. Kick his
No,
ass.
no, okay. What is this game? What is this game?
It seems to be some sort of like kart racing game.
Oh, fuck yeah, let's go.
It seems to be like all sorts of well, actually I have this game. It's called Mickey's Raceways or Mickey's Speedway USA.
Oh my god.
It's a Disney kart racing game.
Oh my god. Well, I can't just back down from a challenge from a morbid little purple plush cat. Let's go.
Morbid.
Morbid.
Listen, my introduction
That's
was
true.
him
I hate
casually
this guy.
talking about how someone almost died.
See, someone else who doesn't like chat with you. It's fine.
Nessa just kind of looks over at Chatworthy and is like, there's nothing wrong with Chatworthy. He just wants to hang out.
No, that's fine. That's fine. We'll
Uh,
play this game.
Just accept him. Just accept him into your heart, Elias, and he'll eventually
Make me a
become tolerable.
Make me a computers check.
Computers.
There is a games.
Oh, there is a
Really?
games. Yeah, make
There's
me
games.
make me either one.
Well, they're both the same. So.
Well, yes, but let me know which one you do.
Yeah, I'll do games. That
Okay.
makes sense.
Because computers, you'd be glitching the fuck out of the game
Yeah.
to win.
That's a 3.
Yeah, no, you get fucking smacked.
Oh, Elias.
Aw, Elias.
Listen, I don't have any memories of video games. This is bullying.
Yeah,
So just
Charity is good
smile.
at bullying amnesiacs.
Phelan's
Nessa just
fucking...
Nessa
It's his
just
favorite
smiles.
thing to do.
Phelan just glances over and sighs and is like, honestly, it's a losing game. Just don't engage.
I'm determined.
Nessa
I gotta
just-
learn the system now.
Elias.
Nessa finally finishes the food and is dishing it up for.
Oh,
she's
Phelan's like
starting
a
to dish
puppy.
it
He
up.
runs right up and sits down for it.
Mhm.
If he had a tail, it'd be wagging. He's like,
Oh. Yep, I'll go up for some din din.
Thanks, Nessa.
I want to say that it's like a chicken and rice kind of dish. I would
Ooh,
say.
yummy.
Creamy.
Is that
Yeah,
about
Phelan
the time that
Dixon.
Zen get home?
Yeah, that'd be about the time.
Oh, this looks delicious. Thanks, Nessa.
Yeah. Well, you guys helped. Come on.
Barely,
So
I
Zen
don't know
comes
what
in
you're
and
doing.
just like smells the food and just happy sighs.
Oh, good, you're back. I don't have to kill
Back.
Oh, you're
Kurova.
back.
Master Kurova didn't do anything. You're good. And he takes his place.
So Nessa just immediately starts eating her food and just casually says, "So what did Kurova ever do to you?"
Honestly,
She
he should
says
be
this-
grateful.
yeah.
I basically just penetration tested this place for him, but he just hauled me around. So,
Oh.
really, I was
What?
helping him test the security if you really think about it. But
Were you trying to escape or something?
I would never.
I know that's not true.
I don't know what you're talking about. Jesus.
Uh-huh.
I feel like you do.
I really don't.
Do you need to call
Amnesia's one
Matt
hell of
on
a
that?
drug.
Need to call Matt on that?
Yeah, no.
I'm not bullying him today.
He just sighs. He's like, well, he just would always be the one that was catching me trying to do stuff. Like, he'd stop me from training at like 1 a.m. or whatever. But like, I mean, I was fine.
So, his job.
He wanted to put an ankle monitor on me.
You keep sneaking
Nessa
out?
just giggles at that.
An ankle monitor. Like I'm a
were
dog.
upset because he made you stop training at the ass crack of dawn.
Yes. How else do you get good at things?
You can
By
Hard
taking
work.
some time to rest.
Yeah,
Hard work balancing out with rest and proper food and proper
Work-life
like
balance.
life balance.
What's that?
Nessa
hey,
just
honey.
Nessa
Oh,
just
buddy.
giggles.
We need some relaxation lessons.
Yeah,
I'm
we're gonna
taking
start
piano
scoring.
lessons. Is that the same
Piano?
thing?
That's something. That's an extracurricular.
That actually,
It's a hobby.
Nessa just looks up at that and she's like, "You know how to play piano now?" What?
I guess I always knew. I just never really went to the music room.
We have a music room?
Yeah, I guess. Master Stella took me to it and taught me to play.
I mean, there's an
So-
arts and
Oh.
crafts room.
Is there?
I'm learning
Yeah.
so much about this school that I did not know.
Me either.
And I've been here the longest.
occasionally-
No, that's
Yeah,
not
I
true. Nessa's been
occasionally
here
go.
the longest.
Yeah, I've borrowed some supplies from the school every now and then.
Did you steal glitter glue?
Is that why she took me to play piano after I talked to her about midterm? Squints.
Yeah,
Just
try,
start squinting at
bud.
I'm sure.
I mean, did it make you feel better?
Yeah.
Then yeah, she was probably doing it to help.
I don't know how that's
Nessa
gonna make
gives
me
a
better at
thumbs up.
midterms, though.
Work-life balance.
It's a thing. Look it up.
I'll start
Okay.
scoring you on relaxing if that makes it better.
Give you grades.
That
on how
might
give
be
you grades.
helpful, actually. He tilts his head.
Like, I'm
I
not
might
even kidding. I'll
understand that.
do it. Okay, cool.
Okay.
How do we grade relaxing? We gotta think
I'll
Um,
try to not fail at relaxing.
We we just look at his mental health and be like,
Oh, don't look there.
Mm.
He eats his food faster.
We
Easy
monitor
to
how many
relax.
times you're doing something fun versus studying.
No.
I
It'll be
mean,
But
easy to
studying
relax at
is
this party.
fun.
very true.
Oh yeah, you know what?
Balance.
That's a perfect time to practice relaxing. Is that dance that you guys are going to? You know,
Oh,
have
the
Oh,
dance.
Oh, yeah.
And Nessa like drops her
Food.
drops her fork or her utensils, and she just quickly picks it back up, and she's like, guys.
Oh, Nessa.
She just like has this terrified, like she's almost on the verge of tears, and she's like, guys, I don't know how to dance.
Oh,
Nessa,
dancing
it's
Nessa.
okay.
You don't
That's
have
not
to be
bad.
the best at dancing.
Oh, Elias, do you know how?
Done it occasionally for fun. Not so much partner dancing, but solo dancing. It's pretty fun. Frankly, as long as everything you do is with confidence, no one will notice anything.
That's how I live my life.
Yeah, exactly.
Nessa
So just
looks
nervously
super
takes a sip of his
confused.
drink.
Nessa just looks super confused, and she's like, and she just kind of giggles, and she's like, confidence, what's that?
Yeah, I feel like
Oh my
Elias and I can help you with solo. We just need to find like somebody who's good with partner. Give you a
Phelan
little
turns
bit of balance.
crimson. He just
The-
stares down at his plate.
The
No.
important thing is to not get too much in your head about it. I don't think anyone particularly cares how good other people are at dancing. It's there for fun. It's there to
And
relax.
if they are picking on you, I'll punch them in the face.
Exactly. That's what friends are
Okay,
for.
I mean, I just want to, and she just like is, you can tell she's a little bit better, but she's still just very, she is just she's terrified.
You're self-imposing so much pressure, Nessa.
I
okay.
know, but
Does
I can't.
it
help
really matter
it.
if you're good at dancing or not?
No, frankly.
Master Stella told me you can't be good at everything, so if you suck at dancing, you might just have to accept that you suck at dancing.
And that's
Nessa
okay,
just
'cause
like,
it's
and
not
then-
a competition.
and then in like sudden like bursts of energy, Nessa is just like, teach me how to dance, guys, please help me out here.
Why did that make it
Okay,
worse?
so once food is done, Zen
Let
will
it
bring
digest.
out his record player and just put on some music, and I feel like Zen and Elias will just be like teaching Faye and Nessa improv dancing. It's like
But,
everything
yeah,
that
like-
matters is in your hips and in your shoulders. If you're moving your hips and your shoulders in some kind of rhythm, you're probably fine.
Nessa just awkwardly like moves her shoulders like a robot.
Faye,
Oh,
Important
buddy.
thing
Yeah?
is to also relax.
you do your phone buzzes.
Oh, I
drama?
pick it up.
It is a text from Matthew.
Oh Christ!
He's
What does it
just
say?
he's just asking where you guys are at.
Ugh. I briefly consider lying before I sigh, and I know he'll go to look there, so I decide not to. We're all at our dorm, and I just text that back, and I send him like one of the smiley emotes he made for me.
He just
Yeah.
responds with dot. Can I come by?
Yes, I send a thumbs up emote. Guys, Matthew's on his way.
Cool.
His ears are pink.
Ooh, Nessa like perks up, and she's like, maybe Matthew knows how to dance.
We're not
And
dancing. We're
then,
not dancing.
you know-
We're not dancing.
Bet Matthew
And
knows
then-
how to dance.
And then
Please.
Nessa is just like, wait, does he know how to partner dance? Do you think he knows how to partner dance?
Nessa, please stop! I beg.
I need to
Zenklin looks for help.
Zen just
Faye,
recognizes his pleading and just like, if he only teaches Nessa, it's fine.
That's not
Let
what's
him-
gonna happen, and you know it.
I mean, if Nessa's the only one stressed about it, then
Okay.
Oh.
I'm gonna go hide in my
Nessa's
room.
liking it.
Someone pull me out later.
he's gonna drag you out.
He will. Face
Nessa's
pacing
just-
back and forth. He's clearly visibly stressed.
And then Nessa
Then just
and Nessa
leans
kind
down
of
and whispers to Faye, like, if you get uncomfortable, I'll be your partner.
Oh,
Okay.
That
All
way you
right.
can avoid it, okay?
All right. All right.
I got you.
like unfortunately Nessa doesn't really notice any of this because she's in her own panic state.
She's in her own panic.
Nessa has no idea.
She
what's
really
going on.
Going through her own
is.
shit.
She's just like she's got her own like worry of like she is basically like if you're going to a dance, you have to dance. And she's like that's in her brain.
Elias, you were
Oh.
gonna say something?
Nah, I'm good.
No,
I'm
no.
good.
What
Never
were you
mind.
gonna say?
I was just gonna ask if I noticed how red face ears were getting.
I'm not even gonna make you roll for it.
That's
like-
yeah. That's visible.
Yeah.
If I
That's
say
how
it,
bad
it's
was.
visible. Yeah.
I mean, also on that, like, super pale complexion, any kind of change
Yeah.
you
Phelan
notice.
is so
Yep.
pasty.
He
Mhm.
just kind of grins a little at that. He's like, okay, I think I see what's going on here.
Elias is putting the pieces together.
Zen just looks at Elias from the height that Faye can't notice because he's busy. And just, like, gives this most tiny nod.
Like,
And
yes,
nods
this is
back
what's
to Mary
happening.
immediately.
After a few minutes, you guys do hear the door knock.
Nessa immediately sprints to the door and then she like opens it, sees, and is it Matthew?
It
I'm
is
assuming.
Matthew. Yeah.
Okay, so she.
It'd be
and she's
hilarious if
just
it
like-
wasn't.
No, it would be that's why I asked. Anyway, so
Well, it's actually
Nessa.
it's Matt.
Nessa's like,
It's
oh.
Matt, Birch, and
Birch.
Meredith.
Yeah.
Aw.
Nessa
Birch.
Nessa immediately like just
happy about all of
grabs Matthew's arm without explaining anything
Ah!
and drags
Whoa.
him in.
Hey, what's going on?
And then you can see how panicked like Nessa is. Like you can see the tears in her eyes, and she just like looks at Matthew with puppy dog eyes, and she's like, "Please tell me you know how to dance."
Birch and Meredith follow in as well. Birch is cackling at this.
Zen is also cackling.
Phelan's playing with his hair and not making eye contact with anyone.
Hi to you guys too. Yeah, Birch and I learned how to ballroom a while back. Not the
Nessa,
best at
like-
it, but
Nessa immediately goes to the record player, presses play, and then she goes over to Matthew, like holds up her arms, and she's like, "Okay, show me what to do."
1 second, Nessa.
hi.
What did you guys want to come over for first?
Birch?
Nessa-
Birch is fucking cackling.
Birch.
Nessa's just literally on the verge of tears, and she's like, "Please teach me how to dance. I need to know how to dance."
She's in her own panic spiral, guys. Just keep talking.
Right. Birch perks up. It's fine. So we were thinking about going to the store later tomorrow. Was gonna see if you guys wanted to come with. We're buying suits and dresses.
Oh yeah, sure.
Ooh, fun.
Sounds like
I
fun.
don't know if I'm allowed to go, but I can help with the judging.
Nessa kind of.
Well, you have your
freezes.
interview with Gaia in the morning, so
I do.
if things go well, then probably.
We'll see. Yeah.
Should be
Birch-
fine.
Nessa kind of.
Birch
if someone
looks
has
over.
to stay with Elias, I'll take that.
Birch looks over at you, Elias, gives you a once down, a smirk, and just. I certainly
already
hope to
called
see you
him
at the
hot.
dance.
Huh? What'd you say?
I certainly hope to see you at the dance.
Oh. He kind of laughs at that. He's like, "Oh, hopefully I can go." So.
She's not hiding that she's
Yeah, she's not subtle.
eyeballing you.
Birch is not subtle.
Nessa
Birch is many
kind of
things,
froze.
not subtle.
Nessa's just frozen.
Faye, you do recognize, because she's done this look on you before. It's not that she's eyeing up Elias because he's attractive. She's eyeing up Elias as
To ship material.
as writing fodder.
Yeah.
Writing material.
Okay,
God.
noted. Very
Accurate.
much noted.
Meredith
I feel like both
does
can be true.
Meredith does perk up. I kind of know how to dance too, but mine's more of a like festival dance.
Oh, that's cool as hell.
Yeah.
You gotta show us.
I mean I could.
Not to put you on the spot or anything. We'll probably see it next week at the dance.
But
It's fine.
yeah, Matthew is at this point he is kind of out of his element.
Nessa's just
Oh, dude,
frozen.
me too. Same.
Nessa's frozen, and then she's just like shopping. She's lagging, guys.
Yeah, I mean, this is gonna be a formal dance. We need outfits.
Well,
Nessa
usually
just
Master
kind of-
Xion just picks all my clothes and he shrugs.
Nessa just kind of slowly crumples to the floor in panic.
Zen just raises his hand. I
Nessa?
volunteer. I can do it again.
Are
I can help you again.
Nessa? Are you
And
okay?
Nessa's just being a little melodramatic. She's just like, I have to dance and I have to wear
Nessa,
nice
it's
clothes.
just a school dance. It's okay if we suck. We've been over this.
You
I care
don't-
about being good at literally everything, and I don't give a flying heck about this dance.
You
all right?
know you don't have to know how to dance, right? Most people are just gonna be like either rocking side to side or I highly doubt anyone's gonna actually be dancing.
Matthew, believe me when I tell you this, literally every single person alive has already told Nessa this. It has not changed.
Okay.
She-
At this
again,
point, you need to
she's
just give
kind
up
of
and teach her.
Again, she's just kind of a mess on the floor, and she's like, I have to dance and I have to wear clothes. Why?
It'll be okay.
Nessa, if you want, I can just bedazzle the pantsuit you wore to the ceremony.
And then she slowly gets up and she just kind of looks down and she's like, Rimna wouldn't let me do that, would she?
Oh,
I mean, it's
I don't
formal.
think So
we are gonna have a couple of the masters come with because, you know,
They're
sort of
being
a-
forced to chaperone.
and
Yeah.
then Nessa like
Who's
looks
coming?
up at that and she's like, is Rimna gonna be there?
Yeah.
Master Rimna?
We've asked Rimna, Xion, and we were gonna ask Isaac for the boys, but he got Matthew kinda just Dad got a little flustered. He doesn't usually Mom picks out his like good dress stuff.
Oh god, none of the male masters are very fashion forward. You know what?
So they're hopeless.
I'll
Well, Master
I'll be
Xion's
the male
taken care of me
chaperone.
this far.
I'll be the
Nessa
male
just kind
chaperone
of-
for the outfit too.
Nessa just looks resigned and she's like, yeah, Rimna's gonna make me.
What is she,
dance."
anti-outfit repeater?
She likes to take me shopping, guys. I've just resigned myself. Okay.
Why do you make
and
it
then she-
sound like a punishment?
Meredith
Because
does.
it is.
Meredith does perk up. Speaking of Rimna, we also wanted to talk to you. I wanted to talk to you, Nessa.
Oh,
We're gonna be fellow princesses. They've deemed
right.
Rimna experienced enough to have more than one apprentice. So
Nessa is just like, what? We're gonna so cool. And
Yeah.
she like goes over to grab Meredith's hands and like jump up and down with her. Her mood swings are big today, guys.
Meredith's stoked as well. She's kind of jumping with you.
Oh, this is gonna be so much fun. I'm so excited.
Man, I really hate that you guys have to keep secret who your future masters are.
Well, I think it was kind of just decided. So yeah.
I mean, it's awesome. I'm glad you guys are paired up. It makes sense, honestly. You guys with Remna.
She's a good teacher.
So, wait. I thought that Master Gaia is chaperoning the dance.
Master Guy is chaperoning the dance, but Remna and Shion are coming with us for the shopping trip.
Fair enough.
Since we are, as apprentices, required to go, the school's funding our shopping, so...
Oh, well, that's something.
Zen gets heart eyes as he realizes that he can go fucking
Oh, no.
walls to the walls bananas.
Birch sees this and just sighs for a second.
Zen's so
You
excited.
can't... We do have a budget.
We have a budget.
Yes, but...
Well, that's good. Nessa, that means the shopping can't last that long.
Okay.
We also...
Right? There's a
She's
limit.
just like...
Zen looks
like,
so defeated.
Yeah.
We also do have a personal tailor for the school that we're gonna go visit.
Oh.
Taylor?
Custom.
You have a personal tailor?
Custom.
Well, I mean, we had to get our uniforms done up.
Oh, that's fair.
All of the uniforms are custom.
We don't have to wear our uniforms anymore because we have keyblades.
Yeah, this is the first time you're actually seeing Meredith outside of either a nightgown or a uniform. Nessa, this is the second time you've seen her like this. She's in overalls with a bright red shirt underneath.
Technically, Faye has seen this too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I was about to say. But we're still in our uniform clothes, though, aren't we? Because we just got back.
I mean, we're in our normal clothes.
You would have.
Were
You
we
would
in,
have had
like,
enough.
casuals?
You would have had enough time
Casual?
to change out if you wanted.
Oh, I wouldn't. I'm in my uniform.
These are my casual clothes.
Yeah, what do you
Yeah,
mean?
there's a
I mean, I have
reason.
casual clothes, but-
Yeah, Matt
Zen doesn't.
does hype up at this, and so yeah, Zen and Faye and hopefully Elias, we will be going and getting the outfits together. Unless Faye, you were going with the girls, but
I mean,
Uh,
Matt, genuinely, you're kind of the only one of us that doesn't dress like gender neutral.
Phelan
Well-
just sort of shrugs. He's like, I just let Shion dress me like a doll.
we're
I
gonna
don't really have any input here.
we're gonna be split up with Shion and Remna, so yeah.
Well, then I'll probably just go with Master Shion. She usually dresses me.
Well, yeah, we'll see who's what groups are split up with who, so
Okay.
but with Romanic not wanting to go and probably not going to dress up for it,
What about Team 3?
Alex
Wait with them?
is
They might not be.
Alex and Bart are going to be going, so is Liza, but Bart's already has outfits, and Alex, I think because of the situation, they're giving them the option if they don't want to go.
That tracks.
But I think he is going to go, but he may not be forced to dress up. We'll find out.
Fair enough.
We'll find out.
Oh, well, that's something to
Well-
look forward to.
Well, we're gonna make this fun no matter what.
Dances are supposed to be fun.
Nessa, I promise you're gonna get through this. It's just a school dance.
Nessa,
So-
I promise it's gonna be a lot more fun than you're thinking. You're just overthinking it.
So yeah,
Nessa just looks defeated at this point.
tomorrow.
We get to see Master Gaia in a dress.
She'll probably wear a
Nessa kind of
pantsuit.
perks up at that a little bit and smirks.
So
I feel
yeah,
like she'll
take our
probably wear a
bets.
pantsuit.
we'll be meeting
have a
out
bet.
at. We'll be meeting out front of the Scala around noon tomorrow.
Okay.
Wait
So-
a minute.
Okay.
Oh, we are going off campus for this?
Yeah, the tailor's a few streets down.
Zen kind of like clutches his clothes a little nervous. Every time we've gone off campus recently, something terrible happens.
It'll be
Oh.
fine, Zen.
Aw.
Really? I mean, it's just
Well-
down the street, right?
Well,
We
if
can't cause
if we
that much
do-
trouble.
I mean, on the upside, we get to cut our shopping short and fight Heartless and stuff.
No,
and
Nessa,
she
no,
just
there's
kind
not
of,
gonna be heart.
like-
There's not gonna be Heartless. I put both my hands up. I was like, no Heartless, no clones, nothing. We're going to go have a good time, or I'm gonna scream.
Nessa
So it's
kind
gonna
of-
be a good time.
Nessa kind of pouts, but then she nods and she's like, "Yeah."
I mean,
Okay.
if
Just be
nothing,
normal for one evening.
Birch kind of smiles. If nothing else, you've got us. And she
Very, very.
nudges Matthew.
We'll be okay. No fighting, no Heartless. We'll be okay.
Right.
All
I
right.
put my hand on Zen's shoulder.
So,
Okay. So, assumably, it becomes tomorrow.
yes, we will be in the next morning. Is there anything you guys want to do before the shopping trip?
I want to
Well, we
take
got
a tiny
Elias's
break
trip.
because I need to run to the bathroom.
Well,
So
Yeah.
maybe we should do Elias and Faye's stuff first.
Yeah,
Yeah,
probably
let's
would choose to
let's
escort
do
Elias because I
Elias.
want to talk to Gaia too.
okay.
Yeah, let's start with Elias and Faye.
Oh god.
So, Elias, Faye,
I'm in normal clothes.
you guys did set up the arrangement with Gaia.
Mm.
So, I would assume that you would arrive at the arranged time.
Yeah,
So, doors shut.
I do my little knock. I'm in my normal clothes. I'm in like a big old hoodie and a skirt because we're about to probably leave straight from this to the noon meeting time. So
Yeah.
Come in.
I walk in with Elias in tow.
Yeah, you see Gaia, she's kind of working on some papers. Phelan, Elias, good. Come in.
I walk.
I gesture for Elias to take a seat.
I sit down. I kind of look around and see all the plants.
I just lean against the wall.
So, Elias,
Mhm.
it is not uncommon for us to meet those who have keyblades and are not associated with Scala.
Fair enough.
This begets the question of, where are you from?
And at that question, he kind of frowns as he thinks about it. He goes, I don't really know, frankly.
Faye frowns and closes his eyes at that.
Anytime I try to think about where I might be from, I just draw a blank. I don't know.
Right. Well, I wanted to test something with you, as we had previously discussed your memory loss. Phelan,
Yes?
catch. And she tosses you this, what seems to be like a bracelet.
Die, catch it.
Okay. Please, put that on. And
Okay. Puts it on.
press the button on the top.
I poke it.
It flashes for a brief second. Not like bright, just a sort of animated turning on sort of
Right.
flash.
Not enough to spook me.
And you watch as a blue bar begins to wrap itself around the rim of the bracelet, and it goes about a third of the way along the bracelet before stopping. Okay,
What's this?
that's a good test. Please hand this over to Elias.
Okay. I walk over to Elias.
He
Take
looks
it, I guess.
confused. He
I don't
takes
know,
the
just put it on.
bracelet. It's like, okay, puts the bracelet on.
And please activate it.
Okay, and he presses the button.
All right.
I watch curiously.
Yeah, you watch as the
Confused.
it flashes again, and then the bar begins to fill up to about 2/3 of the way before stopping.
Oh man, you beat me.
I don't think it was supposed to be a competition.
Okay.
He laughs a little. He's just
May I
playing.
have that back, please?
Okay, and he takes off the bracelet and hands it to you.
This is something that we devised with consent of Vantis, his assistants. This is able to indicate if anyone is missing permanent memories.
Oh god, permanent memories.
Those that you would find in those orbs that you've collected a few times now.
Ones that
from
we
the-
couldn't otherwise remember.
That
Correct.
freaky thing. Okay.
Correct. I apologize for the distrust, Mr. Elias, but it was for the benefit of the doubt that we figured out if you were telling the truth about not remembering.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
I apologize. We've kind of come to Scala at a rather tense time. However,
No, I understand.
considering that this school dance is not only for students, but those who wield keyblades according to the rules, I see no quarrel with you joining as an honorary guest.
He smiles at that. He's like, oh, thank you. Thank you, Master Gaia. I'd be bored not being able to go.
Can he free roam yet?
No,
Right.
you must be escorted at all times. I apologize, this is more for your safety than for ours.
He nods at that.
Okay, we'll keep an eye on him.
Thank you, Phelan.
Of course.
I assume it's not just for the escort, however, that you came to my office. You seem to come when you have need of me.
You could say that. Tugs at his skirt a little.
Well,
Glances to the left at Elias, sighs because he knows Elias can't really leave the room. Glances to his right. I'm not going to harass you about the whole orb thing. That's frankly none of my business. I do have a tangential question, though.
yes.
How close are you to Master Stella now?
She hesitates. Master Stella and I are as close as any of the other masters.
So, not really friends?
We are co-workers.
Okay.
I am busy running this school to make friends with my students and my teachers.
I'm aware. I just had a concern about Master Stella that I thought, being her former teammate, you might want to be privy to. If I'm wrong, I'll speak with Master Rimna, but...
She hesitates again. You may bring your concerns to me, although the information about us having a history is to remain confidential.
I wouldn't speak about that to anyone. I take it then that you probably don't know what I know. And so I apologize, I have to be a bit evasive here, as I've been told things in confidence that it's frankly not my place to share. And I respect her about as much as I respect you, so when she tells me to keep things a secret, I keep them a secret.
That is
That said,
a good quality to have.
I have a lot of qualities, and one of them is seeing virtually everything.
Yes, I know.
Trust me, if I could get rid of it, I would consider it strongly. Master Stella has been through a lot on her way here. And she's putting on a great show.
So I have heard.
But I see through it like glass. And I'm just concerned for her well-being. And there's a limit to what I can do in my position, regardless of what I see.
Master Stella has, per our contract, signed up with some therapy.
Right.
We are ahead of you on that as terms of assisting with her mental capabilities and emotional capabilities.
All right.
I understand your concern as you are her student. It was made aware to us that she had a troubling history when she arrived, and we are doing everything we can in our power to assist her with this.
Okay. As long as you're aware, I guess.
I am as aware as she will allow me.
I just hope that your care and Scala's care can bridge the gap between what you and I know.
Maybe. Time will tell.
All right.
You see, she's not looking at you during this conversation.
That's strange.
She's
I'm not used to petitioning Gaia for icon.
she is looking in your direction.
But not meeting
But
my
she's
eyes.
the second that the conversation shifted over to Stella, her gaze is past you.
Okay. I just wanted to let you know. I'd want to know if I felt, Zhang Quan or Nessa were in danger. So.
When are they not? You
Fair.
three have had quite an adventure these past few months.
Adventure's a strong word.
I hope that you will take this dance as an opportunity to relax.
Don't know how.
Elias kind of chuckles at that. It's like, we're gonna put him through relax boot camp.
Elias!
I'm just saying. We're working on it.
taps his foot. They're trying to score me. They're grading me on it.
Phelan, you have a tendency to excel in what you do. Unfortunately, you're burning the candle at both ends. Eventually, there will be no more wax or wick. Take a breath. Enjoy yourself.
I can do that.
You're
It's
young.
easier to do so knowing that there are eyes on Master Stella that aren't mine.
You are young. You're a student. You have all the time in the world to experience joy and pain and love.
He glares at that last one. He's like, don't. Don't start.
She smiles. Well, I did have to have the report from Stella and Rimna.
Don't encourage this. Don't encourage this.
You might
Waves
find
his hand.
you might find relaxation through means of others.
Not through Matthew. He shakes his head.
You'd be surprised.
I mean, gestures at his covered up face.
I see nothing wrong, and I doubt he does too.
Sure. Fine. We can pretend I have a chance, but for now, if I'm going to relax, it's not going to involve Matthew.
Then enjoy the dance, and please try to stay within budget.
Are you telling me that because you know Zenquin needs to hear it?
Yes,
I will pass it on.
thank you.
Oh, how's Coraline?
She chuckles, and she actually points to one of the shelves, and you see Zen's gift pot has a rock placed into it, and you see the glowing moss growing on it.
Oh, she's getting bigger.
I do
I guess
have
she'd
to keep
outgrow
her
her potion
trimmed,
bottle.
but
Cool.
it is interesting. We've never recovered anything from the archives before.
Well, she's cute. If not suspect.
Quite.
Alright, well, that's all I really had to talk to you about.
All right. And if that would be all, then be on your ways.
Have a good day, Master Gaia. Come on, Elias.
Of course. Bye, Master Gaia. And he leaves with you.
As soon as the door of Master Gaia's office closes behind them, you see Phelan just his like shoulders drop.
Oh, so what's the deal between you and Matthew then?
Don't you start. Don't you start. You've just gotten here. You don't have that kind of leverage yet. We're going to be late. Let's go meet the others.
Fair enough.
All right. We'll hop off to the meeting time at noon with everyone else.
Yep. The rest of the other two.
Nessa's there waiting.
Yeah, Zen
Just kind of
dragged
just
Nessa
pouting a
there
little bit.
early.
Yeah, Nessa's pouting a little bit.
Okay.
Also, Bert, the streamed music isn't working.
I don't know then. I don't know. Sorry.
It's okay.
Yes, okay.
Me and Elias gonna pop in.
There you go.
Oh, there
Yep.
it is.
There it is. So happy. Okay. That is all. Sorry. But yeah, Zen's just like, okay. Now we're gonna try and get through this with one or less breakdowns, okay?
Nessa just kind of nods, but she's just like, but a part of her is like, she slowly says, no guarantees, but I'll do my best.
I can help you just like I helped find Phase if you get overwhelmed, okay?
But yeah,
I may not be as familiar on your texture and look preferences, but I can do my best.
You see, waiting for you guys out at the entranceway, there is Matthew, Avier, trying to go down the list. You see Matthew, Avier, Meredith, Alex.
Birch Barts?
Nope, you do not see Birch or Bart's.
Oh.
Shion, Rimna, Kratz,
Oh.
and yeah, that's it.
So we're
No.
missing Birch, Barts, Liza, and
Alex?
well, we know Romanik's not coming. Lilac and
Trouble.
Treble.
Yes.
Oh, so Alex is
So we have
there.
about half of them. That's not bad.
Yeah, Alex
Yeah,
is there.
Alex is there.
Okay.
Jinx.
He-
Yeah,
so-
Zen gives a big wave as they head over.
Nessa actually spots Alex, and she kind of notices. She actually like has a good look at Alex this time, and notices that he only has one arm, and she goes white. You can literally see her go white.
Wait, so Nessa canonically didn't notice?
No,
Oh,
she didn't.
Oh,
negative
Nessa.
notice.
Alex has
Yeah,
been
no.
at this school for years.
Oh,
That's
I mean,
so
that's
sad.
True.
That's
Oh,
so
Nessa.
upsetting.
True.
No, it's so
and
funny
so-
though.
That's so funny.
But-
Like, what if he was always turned at his side, like just the angle?
Just conveniently.
No, but-
Yeah, conveniently this whole time.
But yeah, Nessa just goes white, and she's just like, "Hold on, just 1 second," and she bolts over to where Alex is,
Oh god.
and she immediately goes over to him, like
Oh,
she's
no.
got her hands in front of her face, and she's like, "I'm really, really sorry about the other day. I'm really, really sorry. I'm sorry. Please, I am a gremlin and I am so sorry. Please forgive me." And all of this starts just pouring out of her mouth when she like is in front of Alex.
Just
Alex.
panicking.
Nessa, you're fine. It's fine. I'm a little better. And he kind of like rolls his arm in the sling. They've been treating me all day. It's fine.
She kinda,
Zen's
she kinda
hand is-
looks,
Head is just in his hand, just sighing. So tired.
But yeah, Nessa's just like, "So you're not mad?"
No, why would I be mad? I know that you're pretty excitable, but I'm used to being around excitable.
Oh, okay. And you can like just see her kind of like, just kind of relax a little bit. And she's like, "Well, thanks for not being mad." And she's just like, are you she's still so flustered, guys. So she's like, are you gonna enjoy the trip? Do you think? You excited?
I hope so. I don't really go clothes shopping all that much, but it'd be a nice change of pace.
And she just kind of like smiles weakly and just like looks at him and she's like, I hate shopping.
Hey, I'm right there with you. If it's not food or, supplies, then it's not really worth it.
And
Senna's
like,
just like dying from secondhand embarrassment over by Matt and Meredith.
Matt like leans between Zen and Faye, you two, and just.
Oh wait, we're there.
Faye and Elias.
Oh no, not there yet. He leans. Sorry. He leans over to Zen. He leans over at Zen and just. Is she okay?
She kind of put her foot in her mouth when we saw him the other day.
Oh, what did she do?
I think she forgot he only had one arm.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah, it was bad.
so Nessa is just so flustered and she's just like, well, I should probably go back to my group, but it was nice seeing you again. I'm so glad you're not mad at me. And then she's like, okay, I'll see you later. And she just kind of walks off.
Yeah. Well.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Oh God.
He's a little confused. Like, okay. Not exactly sure like how to react. Then he goes back to his conversation with Avier.
Nessa just walks over to Zen and she looks exhausted. She's just like, he wasn't mad at me, guys. I think we're good.
Zen just starts laughing.
You okay there, buddy? Like,
You good?
And she just smiles and she's like, yeah. And she gives a weak thumbs up. We're good.
She's been going through it the past couple days, man. Give her a break.
That's fair. That's fair. Well, we're just waiting on the other two, right?
Yeah. And
I mean, there's a lot of us
looks over.
missing.
No.
Did everybody else turn it down?
The rest aren't coming.
Oh.
Lilac has some traditional clothes that they wear.
Oh, that's sick.
And Treble, he
Can't change clothes.
can't change clothes.
What about Bart's?
Oh, I mentioned that last night. Bart's has plenty of clothes.
Yeah, but you said he was coming.
I said he might.
Fair. Yeah, then we're just waiting on Faye and Elias.
Oh, and
Cue us.
Birch also has.
Oh, and Birch.
Birch has her own clothes, so.
I thought she was the one who wanted us to come on this.
Yeah, I think she was just trying to get everyone to go. She's a very I'm the glue of the group kind of person.
Oh no, this isn't gonna stand. Zen calls her.
Ha!
Nessa is totally on board with this. She's like, get Birch.
Zen's
over
just
here.
tapping his foot.
It goes to
calling her.
voicemail.
Oh, you bitch.
Bitch.
Yeah, he leaves a voicemail. He's just like, Birch, get your ass down here.
I'll be totally honest with
And
you,
Nessa-
I'm pretty sure she's asleep.
And Nessa is like, her brow is furrowed, and she's like,
Hey, if you think
if I
I
have
had
to go shopping.
You know what? I got this.
If you think-
Calls Faye.
if you think
Okay.
I have as a
I
bad
pick up.
sleep schedule, you've yet
Hey,
to
Faye.
meet
Sound out of
Birch.
breath when you pick up. Yeah.
You good?
Yeah. I'm on my way. What's up?
Can you guys swing by Birch's dorm and try and get her to come with?
Oh, we're already late, but okay.
We're not going anywhere. You're fine. Thank you.
He grabs Elias
Click.
by the arm, runs to Birch's room, starts banging on her door.
I'll help.
It takes like a good 5 minutes of banging before the door cracks open.
Oh.
And you see Birch, like, poke her head out. Her hair is a fucking mess. There's, like... You know the, like, when the skin gets slightly irritated when you're drooling?
Yeah.
Buddy.
There's, like, a drool mark on her cheek. She
Just
never took.
bullying her.
You raised
She
his
never
eyebrow. The first words out of his mouth. You look like your brother.
She never took.
Oh
She never took her makeup up, so like off her, so like her mascara is all smeared. She's in like short shorts and like this oversized tee that slings off the shoulder, and she's just, huh?
Go back. I'll cover for you.
Thanks.
Oh,
Good night.
Just close the door.
Oh, don't
Oh, listen, Virg is my homegirl. I got her back, okay?
Oh god.
I mean, we already woke her up now.
She'll go back to sleep. She's related to Matthew. I run and I drag.
I follow.
I run up
Elias.
to the group outside, fucking out of breath, fucking readjusting my skirt and my thigh highs. I look out at everyone, realize there's a fuck ton of people here, and I immediately like hide behind Nessa and Zen, like use them both as a shield.
Oh, hey,
Hey,
where's
bud.
Birch?
No luck?
Yeah, no. Birch actually got called to do some stuff. She's already running late for that, so.
Ow,
Oh, bummer.
fine.
Nah, rough out here.
Fine.
Matt.
Oh well.
Matt looks.
Good news.
Matt's
I can go.
looking at the floor, but he just. She's still asleep, isn't she?
Nessa
Matthew.
looks over at that.
Phelan looks at Matthew like, could you just not?
Look,
Like-
I have a bad
Could
sleep
you not
schedule.
do it aloud?
She doesn't have any. Like, I get it.
Well, you could at least, not call my bluff aloud. Rude.
Well, no, he's saying it to you in particular, Faye. Like,
Oh, the other two not here.
he's just not.
Zen just
Looking
chooses
at
to
you.
just believe Faye. He doesn't care.
He's just not looking at
okay.
you, Faye.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
yeah. She's out like a light.
Yeah, I figured.
Yeah, it was worth a shot.
He's catching his breath. He's like, God, there's so many people.
Speaking of, Shion catches your
Zen just
eye,
squeezes
Faye.
his hand.
Shion. I
Um,
smile and I go over to her.
Yeah, she's currently talking with Kratz.
Hey, Master Shion.
Hey kiddo, how you doing?
I've had better mornings. Glances at like the 80 people that are there.
I understand. It'll be fine. I think you'll enjoy
Why couldn't
this.
we just go together? We always just go together.
Because everyone needed clothes.
Whatever.
And you just hear the tiniest squeak, Phelan. And you
Blink.
just hear, hey.
I look down. Or is she shorter than me?
Oh yeah, she's at like
Oh, yeah.
waist high. For Phelan, she's like waist high.
I glance down and I smile a little. I'm like, hey, would I remember her name?
Oh yes, yeah.
Yeah.
You would have
Hey, Kratz.
anytime you've gone into the library, she was there.
Hello, Kratz. How are you?
I'm right there with you.
Let's stick together.
Please.
Yeah, I got you.
And she kind of like grabs the hem of your skirt.
I smile. I put a hand on her shoulder.
She does
Zen
look.
just
Weirdly enough, she actually does look cute. She's actually dressed up a little bit. She's got like this, almost like a sailor's blouse on.
Cute.
Oh.
And these. So it's kind of weird. So they're like stockings, but the places for her paw pads are cut out.
Cute.
that's very cute.
Yeah, I kind of corral her to me because she's already kind of hiding into me.
Yeah.
I'll hold her shoulder with my hand, and I just kind of immediately.
Shion looks at you, Faye, and she
Gonna-
just mouths "thank you."
Yeah, no, I have the look on my face now where if anybody tries to can start scary dogging them, fucking bark.
Zen taps Nessa and Matt and just whispers, "Look, Faye's got a little Faye."
Nessa just like smiles and just like she's just
And does the shush gesture.
so cute.
So, on our way to the Taylor, we're gonna go ahead and take our first break.
Let's
Yay!
go.
So, make sure you guys drink some water, go to the bathroom, and we will be right back.
Let's go. I'll set my
Whoa.
timer.
So, coming back, we arrive at the tailor.
Taylor time.
You're Taylor Soldier.
Shopping.
It's a... When they say tailor, you usually think like a small building, one maybe two people. This looks like a clothing store. And upon entering it, you realize it is a clothing store. There is racks upon racks of clothes, of all varying like genders, everything in between. Aesthetic, age appropriate, stuff for specific races and cartoons and stuff. There's just
I love it.
a huge variety.
Phelan's overwhelmed, but he's trying to be strong for Kratz.
Aw. Hey.
Nessa is also a little bit overwhelmed, but at the same time, she likes how big the store is, and she's like, yeah. And she actually starts to, like, look around and, you know, see all the different outfits and colors.
Shion and Remna kind of file you guys together.
Why? Why?
Shion smiles and just, alright. And she points to Nessa, Phelan, Kratz, and Meredith. You four are with me. And the rest of you are going to be with Remna.
Zen just like gets very serious and looks at Nessa. Remember, one or less breakdowns.
Nessa
If you get overwhelmed,
gets
text me.
Nessa kind of gets a very, very, you know, it's a determined look, but it's like
Joking determined.
she's barely able to keep it on.
Elias
So-
gives her a encouraging thumbs up.
Nessa just weakly gives a thumbs up back. Okay.
Oh.
We're just going to stay together so that we can browse. And once everyone has picked out something that they want to try on, we will meet in the back. And then once we figure it out and find that this is what we want, we will talk to the tailor and have everyone measured and the clothes put together. Sound good?
Nessa weakly nods at that.
All right. Break.
And Zen's gone.
I'm going with.
Zen
I
just
immediately
gets
stare
faster
at
than you can
Shion.
keep.
God damn it.
Nessa is also hovering.
He'll
with
take
Faye.
Elias with him.
Yay.
I've never
Isn't it-
dressed myself, and I'm not starting now.
Yeah, Remna, Shion, like, just corrals you, Faye. Just, come on, let's go.
And Kratz.
Yeah, I mean, that
We're
comes
glued.
with the, yeah, that comes
Yeah.
with. Although, once you guys actually entered the store, Kratz let go of your skirt. She actually
Oh, then
seems
she's fine.
very invested, and, like, her nose is twitching a little bit.
Oh, cool. Then I'll let
Um,
Kratz do her thing, and I'll just keep an eye. I keep an eye, though. I hover.
Yeah, she seems, like, super interested and excited about this.
Violently protective over Kratz right now.
Yeah, Matthew, Avier, and Alex hesitate. All three of them just kind of hesitate. Avier takes the first step towards the clothes. Just, I can do this. I've bought clothes for my ceremonies before. I can do this.
Zen takes Avier and Matt's hands before they can do anything about it and just like starts pulling them towards like, come on!
Ah!
It's not that scary, let's go.
Alex doesn't look scared. He just looks done.
Yeah,
Oh.
no, I'm letting Alex do his own thing. He can keep pace. He's a big boy. I know these boys aren't big boys. They need help.
They
So,
need the fashion.
assuming everyone goes and finds their clothing and whatnot,
Zen agonizes over, like he touches every single item, getting the texture, looking at how it looks in the light. He's kind of being obnoxious.
Nessa just like looked at one dress. It was a white sparkly dress. She took one look at it, stole it off the shelves, and gives it to Shion, and she's like, "That's what I want." And then she goes off and wanders around the store.
Phelan just sort of trusts Shion entirely, but he does ask her, he's like, so is there anything we could potentially do about, like, this? And just sort of gestures to the whole half of his face that's covered by his hair.
Shion just looks at you sadly and just, sweetheart, it's not off-putting.
That's not what I asked.
Okay. If you want something to decorate it, we'll find something, okay?
Cover.
Decorate.
Cover.
Decorate.
Whatever.
She gives you the look of just, you're not winning this one.
Okay,
You've gotten that look plenty of
I've
times.
gotten that one 1,000 times.
But yeah, you eventually, assuming everything goes according to plan, you all gather up your clothes and outfits, and meeting in the back, it looks like Alex has already actually like gone into the changing room.
Man, boy's fast.
And coming out, you see that he has. It's a little bit too big for him. It needs to be resized. But it's a pair of dress pants, a nice violet undershirt, and black vest. But the thing that actually is extravagant about this outfit is there's like a half cape over his missing arm.
Yes.
Ooh, twins.
Yes.
And it seems to be like the design on the cape seems to be that of a starry night.
Oh, he's gonna look so elegant.
Oh, he's gonna look great.
Nessa.
He's matching with Sen a little bit.
His hair is actually pulled back into a ponytail. Just
His
a
hair's
really
that
short
long?
one. Yeah.
He has enough hair for that?
Yep. Very, very short ponytail. Like just
Okay,
tufts.
so it's like a rat tail. Okay.
Well, not a rat tail, just a.
No, Avier's got the rat tail.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm still bitter about it. I won't ever not be bitter about it.
Oh my god.
Gonna cut it off.
But yeah, he steps out and he just kind of looks down, looks up, and is like, I mean, it fits.
I mean,
Nessa,
kind of.
is
You
Nessa
need
there?
It's right there and there, but it looks great.
He just kind of gives a thumbs up and heads back into the changing room to change back into his normal clothes.
Fair.
Phelan leans over to Shion like, we don't have to come back out, right?
Well, we do need to see if you like it or not.
What if I just say yes? Immediately.
You don't have to if you don't want to.
Okay.
So Nessa stops. So Nessa's like done exploring the store, and she just has this pout on her face, and she goes to Shion, and she's like, I should probably try on the dress, shouldn't I?
That's up to you, dear. If you want to, then you certainly can.
Nessa just, she hesitantly grabs the dress and she walks into she walks into the changing room. Can we have the changing? Well, are the boys and girls in different parts of the store, or are the changing rooms next to each other?
They're next to each other. They are gendered, but they are next to each other.
Yeah, so Nessa just, just hesitantly, she actually looks at the shoes real quick, makes a really, really quick decision, grabs a pair of heels, and then just marches into the changing room with a huff. And she starts changing.
Okay.
Phelan looks at Shion with a bit of gender panic. He's like, he's looking back and forth between the two.
Just
No idea.
there's a gender neutral changing room as well.
Oh, thankfully. Okay.
Yeah,
Then
yeah,
never
yeah.
mind.
No. It's also kind of a first come first serve. Changing room style. So.
Phelan glances
you
at
can
Zen as
hear-
they're gonna be utilizing the gender neutral one. Like, eh.
Just try them on. You don't have to come out, but we need to know where things are needing adjustments.
Ben's actually going to
Nessa-
go and talk to the tailor about getting something custom, potentially.
Okay.
You can hear Nessa like kind of swearing up a storm a little bit. You can be like, how do girls wear these things? Son of a
I
biscuit."
dart forward to her door. I'm like, do you need help?
So, in the
Oh,
changing room,
I'm
Nessa.
good.
In the changing room, Nessa, there actually, you see that there's like a thing on the wall that, like, it has, for the lack of better terms, like 3 points that you would, that says like shoulders, hips, bust.
Mm-hmm.
And like the vague drawn outline of a human shape, and it has like in like there's within this shows like varying races of or like cartoons. So like there's a human, there's a Radican, there's a like there's just different like levels of this drawn outline with markers right next to them that seem to be poking out. And once you finish putting on your dress, the outline that is about your height lights up.
Oh. She kind of goes and looks at it and kind of pokes it. Huh.
Yeah. You see, like, the words, "Please stand here with your back to the wall."
She
Sounds like a threat.
she's just like, oh, okay, and so she does. She follows the instructions.
The little marks that seem to be poking out, around the areas for, like your shoulders, your bust, your hips, they actually shoot out, and you see like these measuring tapes, like wrap over you, and it's not constraining. Yeah. It's a little constraining, but like it's not tight or anything. And it
Nessa
seems to
is just like,
it seems to take your measurements, and when you finish and you look back, you actually see like the numbers for your measurements on the wall.
Oh, Nessa doesn't notice any of that. She's just like, consent.
Phelan looks over at Shion like, it sounds like she's being tortured in there.
Consent.
Just follow the instructions on the wall.
Okay.
Nessa, okay, and then like Nessa kind of takes a moment to calm herself down, and she's like, okay, that wasn't bad, that wasn't too bad, and then she she has the heels on, and she's just wobbling her way out of the dressing room.
Oh,
I don't
Nessa.
like.
Oh, Nessa.
Matt's at this point the only guy that hasn't gone to change yet. Aviar's currently changing, and
Ben's talking to the tailor, and Alex is done.
Alex is getting his old clothes back on. But Matt like gives you a thumbs up, and you look really good. That's really pretty. I like that.
Aw, thanks. And she actually does a little bit of a twirl, you know, and it just It's a really good twirling dress. It like you can see all the sparkles and
Faye is enchanted
and-
watching the fabric move. He's just like staring, like whoa.
Meredith is blushing like crazy.
oh
Oh.
yeah,
I
but
love
yeah,
Meredith.
she's but like at the end of her twirl, Nessa actually just wobbles and and just almost falls over and she's like and then she
Oh.
kind of looks down at the heels and she's like, I can't do heels. I can't do it. I'm just wearing flats. I'm just doing it. And then she ends up like kicking off the heels. She like kicks
Remna
them
comes
off.
up and she actually holds out these they look like ballerina shoes. Like
Ballet
slip-on, like ballet flats, like slip-ons. They have a slight
Uh-huh.
heel to them, but nothing like only like an inch tall. Not even. And she's like, you might like
Nessa-
these.
Yeah. Ooh, yeah, that'll probably work. And she actually so just completely undignified, she just sits on the floor, just sprawled out in this dress, just like putting on the shoes.
It's like when you take like a
that
6-year-old to
way.
a shoe store.
Yes.
And they're just everywhere.
So yeah, she just like is sprawled, like and it's not ladylike. She's just like, it's like she just sits down on the floor and just puts on the shoes.
You can
And
put
then-
Vanessa
and
in a
then-
dress, but you can't make her act like she's in a dress.
No.
And then Nessa stands back up and she actually twirls again, and this time there's no wobble. She's just completely confident.
That's our
Yeah,
hero.
these'll work.
Seeing that
This'll
Zen
work.
isn't going to the gender neutral one, Phelan just sort of sighs. He's like, well, there's literally just me. And then he goes inside of it.
Probably the second Faye gets in there is when Zen gets back from talking with the tailor.
Oh, God damn it, Zen Quinn.
Fine, don't worry about it.
Yeah, Phelan puts it on and does the whole little rigmarole with the sizing that Nessa did. Also sort of jumps at the measuring tapes and fucking glares at them like they've done something to wrong him, like they're sentient and can understand that. He did. Yeah, he decides he's gonna like put a good example for Kratz, and he's gonna just shyly poke back out and glance at Shion.
By this point, Matt is now in the changing rooms, and Meredith is as well,
So it's just Zen, Avier, Elias, and Nessa.
and Kratz.
And Kratz.
Nessa
Is this
kinda
okay?
goes-
And looks at Shion.
Shion just smiles. You look stunning.
Nope,
Nessa
that's enough
looks
of that. And he
over-
hides back in the
Yeah, no, and
Hey,
Nessa's
let us
like,
see. Come on.
and
He
Nessa
pokes
is
back
just
out.
like, did the tapes molest you too?
Nessa.
Oh my god.
Yes. No.
Kratz just molest.
Don't worry, Kratz.
And then
bad
Nessa,
word
and
choice.
Nessa immediately like backtracks and she's like, Kratz, it's okay. I lied. It's okay.
They're
It's-
really
it's
not
fine.
so bad,
It-
Kratz,
It's
trust
they're
me.
they're really not that bad. It's fine. It's fine. I just have problems, okay? And then
It's
she
just a little
immediately-
fast and kind of loud, but not really. Don't worry.
Zen's a little misty-eyed, and he's just like, Faye, you look so good.
See, you guys can't tell me to come out and then do that and gestures at Zen.
Nessa
Zen's
kind
just
of
like
looks
trying to stop himself, just like, I'm sorry.
Nessa looks at the outfit and then looks at Faye's outfit, then looks at him and just gives a very like solemn thumbs up. Doesn't gush or anything, just thumbs up.
See, exactly what she's doing. Gestures like, look, it's an example.
Then
Yeah,
just
no, you look
gestures
great.
wildly as if it's his fault.
Avier's blushing. Like
Aww.
he's keeping silent, but he's blushing.
I'm
Poor
I'm
boy.
just going back in there. Okay, this is good. Everything's fine. All right. Goes back in.
Oh,
Nessa
goodness.
just like
Takes it
looks-
off, gets back
looks-
into his normal clothes, and comes out all shy.
Yeah, Nessa still has her dress on and she's just like looking into a mirror and she's like, no, this isn't, I don't know if this is the right color because it's white and that makes me look. She immediately starts like stomping off to where she found the dress.
Kratz, have you gone in yet?
Wrong color.
No, I'll go next.
Yeah, no rush. Just making sure.
At this point, Matt does come out of the changing rooms, and he's in this royal blue three-piece suit. I think that's what we decided on. Unless I don't remember if we found something.
No, that's what it
That's
is.
what we decided on.
Okay. Yeah, he is in like these this three-piece suit, navy blue. The shirt underneath is a solid black. A yellow like tie that's tucked into the vest. And the sleeves on this is a little short. But you see that it's made up for by navy blue like wristbands.
Sorry.
Matt kind of just looks up like, how does it look?
Faye turns such a violent shade of red that the only response he can like have is to take the hoodie he was wearing and like, you know when you pull the strings of the hood and it like sucks in?
Uh-huh.
He just does that.
Nessa gives Matt a solemn like double thumbs up.
Zen is just staring at the ground, blushing. She's like, yeah, that works.
I mean, if
Yep, you look great.
it doesn't look good, I can just change to something else. But
No, it's
Na-
good. It's good.
Matt, and she goes over to Matt and kind of gives him a slap on the back, and she's like, "You look fine."
Faye looks at
And then
Shion
she-
like,
and
get
then-
me out, get me out, get me out, get me out.
And then Nessa kind of, hovers by the girls' changing room just to like, oh, I gotta try on this pink dress. I gotta see how it looks.
oh, okay, cool. If it looks good, then I'm gonna. And he just kind of makes his way back into the.
Into the changing room.
Yeah.
Is he gone? He asked Shion.
He's gone.
He pulls his head back out of his hoodie.
You okay?
Don't.
Nessa
Zen
kinda
just goes
smi-
wordlessly into the gender neutral one.
Nessa kind of just like giggles a little bit, and she's like, "Faye, you look like a turtle."
Stop.
Do we need
and
to
she
talk?
and she
Faye?
goes over.
We really
Nessa kind of just walks over and gives just Faye the gentle hug, and she's like, I do it out of love, right?
Yeah, I know. He gives her a hug back, but he's still red. It hasn't it hasn't calmed down.
And then she just waits with Faye while she waits for Meredith to get out of the dressing room.
Avier comes out, comes out with this. It's a white suit with blue accents. The dress shirt itself, it looks like it's just extended in sort of a tuxedo fishtail. But then you realize that it's like a hat. It's like the tux suit is a cape.
Ooh.
It actually comes down and out and flares out at the end. At first glance you don't really see it, but then the more you look at the pants, they resemble like riding chaps.
Oh, I can totally see that on Avier.
And he's got these like knee-high boots, riding boots. It's very mix of riding and elegant. And last but not least, out of the NPCs, at least, Kratz comes out in this surprisingly revealing dress.
He also didn't do Meredith, don't forget.
Oh no, I know.
Okay.
She comes out in this rather surprisingly revealing dress. It's cut like the front V-necks down to where her belly button would be. It's this.
Jesus.
Oh my god, let's go.
It's this like
Get it, Gretz?
very deep, rich red. And then sort of Chinese style dress slit up one of the legs. And you can see she still has her stocking, like the black stockings on underneath. But it almost fits. The stockings do. You also most of her clothes are very like big on her. This is very form-fitting. And she's actually rather I only emphasize this because of the fact that it's possibly shocking that she is curvy. More than you would expect. But if anyone wants to make me a knowledge I think it's a knowledge worlds.
Here, I
Then
can.
is
Or
it
let's
the-
do a knowledge
I've got a
creatures.
D6.
Go for it.
Knowledge
I've got
creatures.
a D6.
Knowledge creatures.
A D6. Here, let's see.
That is
D6
a
here.
9 for Faye.
Oh,
That's a
that's a
3.
3. That's a 3 for me.
Okay.
Same Z's.
You know that, Faye, you got a 9 for knowledge creatures?
Yes.
Okay. So you do know that, first, Radican are a matriarchal society. More female than male population sort of thing.
Okay.
You also know that this is not a common, like, it's usually common that they are more akin to rodents in terms of their body shape.
so like
this
she's
is-
unique for her.
This is very unique.
So she's showing off a body type that is not normally
Correct.
like seen in her culture.
Like the,
Okay.
and it's almost weird. The thought of possibly mixed race flashes in your head for a minute.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
So
I smile and I affirm her. I'm like, wow, Kratz, you look beautiful.
Nessa gives 2 thumbs up in a very solemn, yeah, bro. Yeah, girl, get it.
she is if a rat could blush, sort of thing.
Oh.
And
Well,
then
like
Nessa
you could
actually
probably
just-
see like the naked insides of their ears.
Yeah, true.
And
That's fair.
Nessa after she gives the thumbs up, she just smiles very kindly and she's like, you look great.
Faye smiles and gives a little thumbs up to Avier too.
I don't. Okay. And she kind of just scurries back into the dressing room.
Perhaps.
Avier kind of just
Ne-
looks down, looks up, and just. I think it's a little much, but I'll probably cut the cape.
Nessa actually like goes over to Avier and the cape and she's like, this actually looks pretty cool, and she like actually like takes the cape and gives it a whoosh, behind him, and she just kind of giggles at that. She's like, you look pretty dashing.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And you see like
Or
Make-
Avier
make
the
me
bi
a-
disaster.
make me a notice check, Nessa.
Okay. I got a 1.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
Never
Never mind then.
mind.
Yeah, no. He
Oh.
looks dashing.
cutie.
Bless.
Elias,
I mean-
at this point, the changing rooms have opened up. Everyone's kind of taken their turn in and out, back in normal clothing.
Zen also comes out in his normal clothes. You would assume that he tried it on and then took it off, and nobody gets a spoiler.
No spoilers.
No spoilers.
All right.
Nessa,
I'll go in and
yeah.
start changing.
Okay.
Yeah, Nessa is like, yeah, I might as well go change back, shouldn't I? And she actually goes into the changing room.
How did you guys forget that? That's like the first thing that I did.
I mean,
What happens when they get distracted?
So-
But yeah,
Can't relate.
Nessa immediately changes back into her regular clothes, and she's like, "Yeah, the pink one. The pink one's
Then
got it.
smiles and
It'll
rolls
be
his
great."
eyes.
Elias.
At this point, Elias has gotten changed into his dance attire. He had taken a lot of time just kind of looking through stuff and picking stuff out because he's a little particular. And he steps out, and you see that he's wearing, like a masculine corset vest. Because
Ooh,
those are cool.
Pretty.
Ooh.
And with a very like pretty kind of deep maroon red kind of shirt underneath, and he has like, with his formal dress pants, he's got like a half skirt attached to it, and some like formal boots with like some patterns on them, like formal black boots. And he's like, "So how do I look?"
Nessa gives
Zen's eyes are a little
very-
wide and blushing a little.
Nessa gives a very solemn, "You get it, bruh," kind of double thumbs up.
Nessa.
He just kind of laughs at that.
Phelan smiles and nods. He's a little bit calmer. He's like, yeah, you look really good. I like the corset.
Yes. I think they're fun,
It looks good on you.
The
Suits you.
boots are cool.
Thank you.
Nessa kind of looks back at Zen and just kind of gives him a smirk.
He glares.
Nessa just giggles a little bit and goes back to Elias and kind of like looks around him, kind of observes how he looks from the front and the back.
Oh my goodness.
Good.
And she's just like, "Where's your cape?"
I didn't.
I mean, does the
Grab
half
one.
skirt count?
I didn't grab a cape, but is that required?
I mean, I don't know. It looks like all the other guys like the capes, apparently.
Well, we could consider the skirt a cape for my waist, maybe.
Waist cape.
Waist cape.
Yeah, and then Nessa just gives another, good thumbs up, and she's like, "That looks good." Awesome.
Faye sort of glances down at his skirt, like, waist cape?
Yeah,
All
Faye,
right.
waist cape.
At that, with the approval from the council of people the only people he knows,
Aw.
makes note of the measurements he needs, and then gets back into his normal attire.
You guys
Check out.
actually see that Meredith is like holding on to a dress.
Ooh.
What does it look like?
Nessa, what does it look like?
It's a almost like a pastel yellow.
Oh.
Ooh.
But she's got it bunched up in her arms, so you can't really tell what it like, any design features or anything on it, or if there's anything like rolled up in it as well.
Is that your dress, Meredith?
Huh? Yeah. I've shopped here before, so they have my measurements.
Ooh, nice.
You see,
So you don't have to go get, yeah.
You see, Shion looks over. You may have grown since then. She just puts her head down. I don't think so.
Zen gives Meredith a knowing look, and it's just like, yeah, secret outfit twins. this. You got this. You don't have to show it off for anybody.
So, if everyone has checked, or tried on their clothes,
Yeah.
the masters will direct you guys towards the entrance, where you will hand over the clothes to the clerk. They have already received the measurements from the rooms. So they will be tailored and delivered to Scala within the next couple of days.
Oh boy.
If anyone wants to make me a notice check,
Sure.
Yeah.
Let's go.
while Shion is attempting to pay for the clothing,
Oh my god. Nessa's
Fuck,
rolling
just shy
a
of
one.
an explosion.
Jeez.
I'm a
Just roll
7.
A 1.
I got a
Huh.
5.
Explode.
Oh,
Thank
let's
you,
go.
Damie. Double.
Let's go!
Let's go.
Go.
Yo.
Okay, so 15.
okay.
Wow.
So we got a 1, a 15, and Elias, what did you get?
I got a 5.
And
Mine's
Faye?
7.
Okay.
Yep.
So Nessa, you're busy actually talking with Kratz. She is complimenting like how almost like she should have picked something a little bit more practical like yours.
Oh, but Nessa is just like, no, you look so good in that dress. No, keep it. It'll be great.
Elias and Phelan,
Yes.
you don't catch the total, but you do notice that the cheapest outfit was 800 money.
Whoo boy.
Oh god.
Boy.
Good lord.
Zen,
Eyes can't even conceptualize.
the end total
Oh god.
was 42,000 money.
Zen's eyes are wide, and he's immediately feeling so guilty about ordering that custom cape.
Yours actually wasn't the most expensive.
Oh, thank God.
Whose was?
Whose was
Whose
with that
was?
15.
Surprisingly and weirdly, Matthew's was the second most expensive.
Oh, who was the first most expensive?
I'm gonna guess Meredith because
No,
we didn't see
wanna
what she was wearing
know.
either.
True.
No,
we didn't-
Meredith's was actually the third most expensive.
Who was the
Who was
one?
first?
Alex.
Ooh.
Oh,
Oh,
he got tased.
that feels.
That's
feels odd. That
discrimination.
feels that
Well,
actually.
yeah.
that actually
No,
feels
it's a
on
little-
point.
discriminating against the one character with no
That
arm.
actually.
It is weird. It is
fucking
weird
ableist.
because like
Oh.
the only thing that seemed to be
You'd think
like
that'd be less fabric.
you think that well the other thing is too, it seemed like the only thing that was weirdly like out of the norm of a dress suit was the cape. So like there
Oh,
must
fair
be
enough.
something with the cape or with the outfit that you guys just didn't see.
Ooh.
Interesting. Okay.
He's in the
okay.
secret outfit gang with me and Meredith.
Sussy Baka.
But
Zen's just gonna keep that to himself.
Mm-hmm.
Back to Scala.
back to Scala. Is there anything that you guys want to do before heading back?
Not particularly.
Not particularly.
Okay.
Yeah.
So-
Let's just
Oh,
go back.
I would like to maybe perhaps poke Kratz and ask for Kratz's number so we can talk books at some point.
Yeah. Kratz smiles and just yeah. Here. And she puts her phone number in your phone.
I smile. Thank you. We'll talk books.
Sure. Yeah. I know that you were kind of looking through last you were in the library. You were looking through stuff to do with Wayard, right?
Not so loud, yes.
Oh, And I'm assuming you glance over at Matt at that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She sees and she looks at you, and then you see her eyes like almost sparkle.
I turn pink. I'm like,
She
please.
immediately puts two and two together.
Kratz, please.
I
Mercy.
I won't say anything.
Okay.
But
I trust you.
You better be quick.
Quick?
Uh-huh.
Why?
Well, you don't join the classes that we're in, but there's a lot of kids that want to ask him out.
Oh, well, yeah, I mean, look, it's not... if I tell him, it'll be more out of a politeness to put it out of my head. I don't think, I mean, gestures at himself, gestures at Matt.
She looks down at herself like, I'm probably have less of a chance than you do.
Oh, I mean, I think you're cute.
She just smiles and tugs on your skirt a little bit.
I'll try to say something, but don't expect much, okay?
Better.
Do my best. Pulls on his hoodie strings again. He turtles.
But yeah, the teachers will actually take you guys to actually a restaurant over in Twilight Town.
Ooh, we can go to Twilight Town. Field trip.
Now I bet Birch is really upset that she didn't wake up.
Aww.
No ice cream for her.
Yeah, it's a very nice
She'll
sit-down
just wait in her
restaurant.
freezer.
It's a very nice sit-down restaurant, a variety of food and whatnot. And they do grab sea salt ice cream afterwards. Shion buying personally for everybody.
Aw.
I want everyone to roll me a d20.
A
Ooh,
D20.
okay.
Ooh.
Ooh, rolling hot. That's a 18.
Jamie, are these dices you sent me fucking loaded?
No.
What?
19.
I got a 17.
Oh wow,
got a
17, 18, 19. Did we?
What did you roll, Elias?
Uh,
I got a 14.
Okay. No
Oh,
winner.
So close to having them in a row.
No winners.
No
Aw.
winners.
Nope, that is a nat 20.
Oh,
Oh.
damn.
One winner?
Did any of the NPCs get it?
Oh, that's a lot of NPCs I gotta roll for.
You have to roll a
Aw.
lot.
All right.
Aw.
Meredith. No. Matt. Matt gets a natural 1. He bites
Oh,
the
Matt.
stick. Alex gets a 4. Kratz gets a nat 1.
No.
Oh.
Avier.
I'm changing dice.
Dice jail. Kratz and Matthew were robbed.
I'll roll one more time with this die because it's the die you sent, Damie.
Okay.
We'll give this one to Shion. Rolls a nat 1. I'm jailing this die.
Just
Avier.
Avier rolls a 2.
Sabotage.
And
Gosh.
Rimna rolls 13.
So no
Amazing.
winners.
No
No
winners.
winners.
No winners.
Darn.
Aw.
Some kid that shows up right behind us gets a winner, and we all just like
Everyone
them.
glares.
And then everyone just glares at the kid.
Throw
Yeah.
the sticks down in frustration.
throw the popsicle stick
Just
at
the
him.
kid just gets
Anyway.
pelted with popsicles.
Yes.
What
What did I do?
Can't even read the word winner.
We're so mean. No, but anyway.
Anyways, so, yeah, and then afterwards, the teachers will bring you guys back to Scala.
Oh, that was a good trip.
That was.
Yeah.
Then it's up at Nessa, be like, I told you it wasn't gonna be that bad.
And Nessa is just like, well, I guess it could have been worse.
And no Heartless showed up. I look over at Zen.
Nessa just giggles at
Zen
that.
just grumbles.
See, we made it home. Nothing. Look, we can leave campus without terrible things happening. That's a good, thing to know. It's not us.
I call that progress. And then Nessa.
Yeah,
just
we got
like,
lucky.
Yeah, Nessa
Not
just kind of
lucky.
like.
Okay, let me
She-
rephrase. We've just gotten very unlucky for the past 2 months.
See, that's what I'm thinking.
Nessa is like she's still pretty stressed from the trip, so she's like starting to get food out to like prep to just kind of unwind.
Oh, did we get back to our dorm?
Oh, are we back?
Are you
in our
guys
dorm?
heading back to the dorm?
I would imagine we'd
Yeah,
go back to our
I'm
dorm.
assuming. Yeah.
I mean, maybe a detour for coffee, but Zen has a
Swing by
problem.
Moogle Bucks on the way for Zenquin.
Yeah, you guys can head back
Grumble,
to-
grumble.
Moogle Bucks.
Faye is visibly concerned after the knowledge he learned from Kratz.
Oh.
He's stressed.
Oh,
He's got his hoodie in like partial turtle position, and his brows just furrowed.
I'm glad that Bisa caught that. I knew you did. I knew you caught that, Bisa.
What? Caught what?
Oh.
I'm confused.
Yeah, what?
Eh.
What do you mean?
We'll talk about it after the. Well,
That's not
I
fair.
hate you.
Here,
We'll talk about it
go
afterwards.
for it, Bird.
I have auditory
talk- no,
processing
no, we'll
disorder.
talk about it.
Discrimination.
we'll talk about it after
You
because
just mentioned
Okay.
it in the chat.
Okay.
In our
It's
personal
no.
chat.
Well, I'll let Bird tell
Oh.
you guys.
Okay,
so.
that's fine.
Is there anything else that you guys would like to do before we end today's session?
I can't think of anything for Faye.
Feels like such a short session, even though it's the same amount of time as usual.
It's because we slice of life.
we did slice of
I
life,
want
and nothing
to-
horrible happened.
So Nessa ends up making food in the dorm, and then she makes a little bit extra, and she's made like this soup with like potatoes, and it's like a stew, and she just like she figures out where Alex's dorm is and just like leaves a note, like a Tupperware of soup, just leaves it outside his door. He just feels really, really bad.
Did you know
She
the-
still feels really bad.
Did she do the knock and sprint?
No, she did. She just left it. She didn't even knock. She just
Oh,
kind of just left it.
You
Yeah.
as you stand up and kind of make your way back down the hallway, you do actually see Alex. Alex and Avier, they're kind of talking to each other, coming down the hallway.
Nessa kind of goes like she's just like trying to nonchalantly like just walk past them, and she like as if she didn't leave the soup. She was just passing by kind of thing.
Alex does. Nessa.
Yeah. Hi.
Hey. So look. I'll catch up to you in a minute, Avier. And Avier kind of nods and walks off. Look, I wanted to Apologize. I didn't feel like I was very truthful.
What?
Just the arm thing. I lied to you guys, and I felt a little bad about it after you apologized to me today. So I wanted to come a little clean.
Nessa just kind of blushes a little bit, and she's so embarrassed because she doesn't want to reveal that she forgot that he didn't have another arm. She just starts sweating over that, but she doesn't actually say it, but she's just you can and she's like, "Oh yeah, you know what? You're good. You're fine."
Well, no,
anyway,
I feel bad because like I don't usually lie to people, and that it bugs me. So, truth is, the teachers thought it would be a good idea with what we had happen to have emotional support animals assigned to us.
Oh?
I got a goat.
Nessa just kind of smiles at that, and she's like, "Wait."
Nessa starts doing the math.
Nessa starts doing the math a little bit, and she just kind of gives a smile, and she's like, "They gave you a goat."
They gave me a goat. Don't know why they gave me a goat, but they gave me a goat. So
You would have thought you would have gotten a cat or a dog, but a goat.
Yeah,
And she just starts giggling at that.
So I kind of got hurt because I freaked it out. So I mean, most people freak out when I just wasn't expecting a goat. So
I'm sorry about that. Oh, that must have
you actually
been a
watch
feisty goat.
as he kind of like shrugs his left shoulder, and you watch as out of the hanging sleeve, like this translucent blue arm takes form.
Oh.
And it like brushes the hair out of his eyes a little bit.
He does have mage hand.
Yeah, this kind of freaked it out, so it, needless to say, yeah. So anyways, I won't keep you. I just wanted to be honest because I don't like being dishonest. So thank you for worrying about us.
Nessa just kind of like looks at him, and is like, "Thank you for being honest. I always appreciate that in people."
Yeah.
And then she's like, "Yeah, take care of yourself." And she just kind of, just says, "Have a good night." And okay.
Yeah, you too.
So she yeah. And then she ends up walking down the hallway. Doesn't tell him where the soup came from. She's trying to be nonchalant about it.
So yeah. Anything else?
Don't mind us.
Anything else for anyone? Any of the rest of you?
I'm gonna send Kratz a text.
Okay.
And it's going to have the offer. If we graduate from this godforsaken school, and if we're both single, we're going to get married platonically and live in a little cottagecore house with a bunch of books. That's all.
All she responds with is,
Love.
"Depends on Matthew's answer."
Don't say that! He turns his phone off and turtles in his room. He's alone. And he's still turtling.
Zen and Elias, what are you guys doing?
It's a good question.
Honestly, since we don't have anything better to do, Zen's just gonna take Elias on a tour of the school.
Oh yeah. Yeah,
Cool.
I'll happily go.
Yeah.
Gonna show him around to like the gardens and the stable.
At some
Introduce him to Fyra.
At some point, Zen, you feel the piece of paper in your pocket vibrate. And when
what now, Chatrathi? And he pulls it out.
You see there's a list of like school rooms written on the paper.
He looks confused.
And you see like there's little check boxes next to them, and each time you take him to one, like for all the room or areas that you've taken him, like it's checked off.
He just says, "Thank you, Chatrathi."
That's actually helpful for once.
Yeah, it actually is helpful. He's just annoyed about it.
You see a few rooms that you don't remember like ever going to these classrooms. You see the arts room. You see the music room, a robotics room. You see
robotics?
You see a home ec room. A ancient histories room.
Oh, he's definitely been to that one.
No, I don't think
a little
you would.
nerd.
Yeah, I don't think you would have been to this one.
Okay.
You would have been to ancient history class, but you would have never been to the ancient histories room.
Like a museum or something?
Do you want to go to there?
Zen's just gonna like look at the paper and be like, Chatrathi, I don't know where any of these ones are.
You see, like, at that note, you see, like, the home ec room gets circled, and you see an arrow kind of appear at the top of the paper, and as you kind of, like, move the paper around, the arrow moves.
Oh. GPS. Cool.
He's
he'll-
Elias kind of looking fascinated at the magical paper.
Yeah, we got a lot of weird shit here. I kind of
I
just
do.
stopped questioning things.
Fair enough.
He'll go to the I guess the home rec room first, since Chatrathi's kind of in charge right now.
Yeah, you go to the home rec room and or home ec room, and it's
Home rec.
home rec.
Home wreck.
It's really
just Zen's bedroom.
it's really spacious, and each table seems to have its own conventional oven and stovetop.
Oh.
And you see on the back wall, almost like a grocery store refrigerated area. Like, it's the glass doors with a bunch of different ingredients behind it.
Oh. Weird.
Yeah.
And kind of just going down the list of where you guys can go. The arts and crafts room is also rather spacious. There seems to be a bunch of different busts and paintings put up on the walls from the different students, and it smells heavily of just dried paint. But in a pleasant way, like walking into a crafts room sort of thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
The ancient histories room seems to be like almost like a museum. There's like a skeleton of a what can only be assumed to be some form of shark, like hanging from the ceiling. Different fossils and whatnot hung up on the walls. Books and books and books.
Ooh, somebody needs to tell Faye about this place.
But yeah, you're able to kind of go along the different areas. The last place that on the list seems to be the sparring arena.
He will swing to the music room first, though.
Yeah, you head to the music room. No one's there right now. The piano is out on the stage. It doesn't seem to move.
Are there other instruments around?
Do you see lockers with the plaques of instruments on them?
Do you play anything?
I mean, not that I can think of. But I do enjoy music.
Zen's gonna just grab an electric guitar and try it out.
Okay.
Mess around with it a little.
Yeah, there's an amp there that you can plug in.
I usually only keep acoustics around, so this should be different.
He grins at that.
He just immediately goes for a power chord.
You know what? Make me... What's your body?
Just went up, I think. No, I raised my heart, not my body. D10.
Okay, make me a d6.
Okay. 1.
You go to strum
Don't let
and
me break the guitar. I know how to use an electric guitar, I just don't own one.
the string snaps.
Fuck.
Aww.
Oh shit, that's dangerous. You take
That is super dangerous, actually.
That actually can really like lacerate you. Is that an infirmary trip?
It's
No,
scary.
no, it's a you reflex out. It does like cut like the knuckle of your thumb, but like that's it. It's not a deep
A
deep
graze,
cut.
thank God.
Yeah, it's like
Gonna
a
be
paper.
annoying.
It's like a paper cut level.
He just looks because it's like right at the crease, and he's like, "Oh, that's gonna be annoying."
You okay?
Yeah, I'll be okay. So he'll fix the guitar and put it back. Grumbly.
There's always next time.
Yeah. I'll play you something on my own when we get back.
I'd like that. He just smiles.
Zen just looks away. Like, okay.
Hey, yo.
Where was the last place you were talking about, bro?
The last place is the sparring arena.
Oh boy. Yeah, we're going. Yeah, we gotta look there.
Yeah, you are able to walk through the stands. You see that the dome has been fixed.
That's good.
Elias kind of looks around. He's like, "This is a big place."
Yeah. This is where we simulate combat a lot. We do have a place that has like an actual like VR simulator, but this is more for like going against each other.
Okay, yeah, makes sense.
There's some shit kind of went down the last time we were here, so I'm kind of surprised that it's fixed already.
Oh yeah, was it that whole topic?
Banacoma thing, yeah.
Yeah, okay, that makes sense. I didn't want to pry, but that seemed likely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. Kind of the consequence of having these things, and he gestures to like Keyblade is just sometimes you get more power than you expect and you don't know how to take care of it.
Yeah, he nods at that. He's like, "Yeah, I get that."
Sometimes people help you, and sometimes their helping doesn't feel like helping to your friends, so it starts a big old thing. But I don't know, I think we're mostly past that. Hopefully.
That's good. That's good to hear. He kind of looks around again, and then he looks at Yuzen, and he smiles. He's like, "I really appreciate you taking the time to give me a tour. I know I have to be escorted everywhere for like safety reasons, but thank you."
Yeah. Well, I don't think it's fair to just keep you cooped up in our dorm, you know?
I don't mind it. You guys are good people.
I think all of us, but Nessa, have a hard time believing that.
Well,
But
you've been nothing
it's a
but
nice
kind to me, and
sentiment.
I just kind of dropped in out of nowhere, so.
I mean, if nothing else, Faye and I have a little bit of sympathy to your situation.
Yeah.
We've both kind of been through it already.
I'm surprised there's a lot of people here that don't have memories. But it's kind of comforting, like I don't feel isolated in this.
Yeah. You know, for the longest time, Faye and I didn't even know that each other had these problems.
Really?
And then we got put on a team, and you learn a lot about people when you're kind of shoved together.
Yeah, makes sense.
So, you know, and he like nudges him with his elbow. It's kind of good that we were shoved together.
Yeah. I'm not complaining at all.
I really hope you get to stick around, you know.
Me too. I like it here, honestly.
Safest place around for learning more about your power.
Yeah. Frankly, it's really helpful. I don't really know too much about what I'm doing, frankly. The memories, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It'll get easier with time.
That's good. That's good
One
to hear.
One thing about being around here is we're constantly making new memories. Starts to be a little less sad about the ones you're missing, you know.
He smiles at that. He's like, that sounds good. I really it's hard. Just being dropped and not knowing. But I look forward to making new memories with you guys.
In here.
Yeah.
We should probably get back before Faye and Nessa start panicking.
Probably. But before we go back, is it okay if I ask you something?
Yeah. What's up?
So, and his cheeks kind of redden a little bit, and he goes, I know I kind of just got here, and everything's all kind of. I hope this isn't like super sudden, but would you be all right with going to the dance with me?
Zen blushes and is like clearly very taken off guard.
I just,
Oh.
I
Yeah.
It's okay if you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Really?
Yeah. It'll be fun.
He smiles widely at that, and he blushes a little bit harder, and he's like, that's a relief, because frankly I was kind of worried that you already had a date. I mean, you're really handsome, so I wouldn't be surprised.
Zen is fucking error 404ing. I mean, if I'm being honest, all of us apprentices and the hopefuls we're all a little chicken shit when it comes to that, I think.
That's
I don't think
very-
any of us have made a move on anyone.
It's hard, putting yourself out there, but I'd kind of make myself do that, or I won't get anything done.
I admire that.
Thank you. It's at least a trait that I'm proud of.
Zen is just like smiling like an idiot, and he's like, yeah, let's get back.
Yeah, of course. He's also smiling like an idiot.
So, we will end tonight's session with Faye's phone being turned off. Not receiving the text just yet
But
Oh.
of Matthew asking Phelan to the dance.
oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh.
And we will
Oh.
end our session there.
Oh, you
Excellent.
monster.
Beautiful.
You monster.
Oh
Hey,
my
you're gonna make
God.
Phelan wake up to that next session?
We will
Yeah.
begin next.
Oh my god.
We will begin next session on the day of the dance.
But
Yeah.
am I responding off screen?
Sure.
Okay. All right. Shit.
So, with that being said,
Well,
thank you guys for this awesome session. Thank you,
Yeah.
chat, for joining us for this session. And thank you all for watching. Please go
Chat.
check these guys out. If you guys want to
Chat
say hi to
just
YouTube, say hi to YouTube now.
Hi, YouTube. Bye, YouTube.
Bye, YouTube.
YouTube.